That's the sound most folks make when they can't see the forest for the trees. And they just start to clear cut it all. And it's time for another unbuckled bumpy ride with your guide, the stark raving L.E.A.N-atic himself. I'm Jim. Let's jump right in again. Welcome to my podcast based on my brand new book, available on Amazon, Live Life Lean, L-E-A-N. It's a year-long guide to gratitude and our daily grind. The book that combines some timeless wisdom from a whole lot of the world's wiser people with the reflections, reactions, and wisecracks of the guide's author, me. And it guides you, the reader, through the simplest system for a happy, healthy, authentic, and genuinely grateful everyday experience. I urge you to get the book. Of course I do. I wrote it. It's either at Amazon or at my website, ampurage.com. A-M-M-P-U-R-A-G-E. But even without it, let's make next week better than last, our next year better than the past, and get started now with today's episode of You're Looking at the Wrong End of the Stick. Love that line. That analogy is from a dear friend and a client for over a decade. Her expertise is professionally bringing people from multiple perspectives together and getting them on point. And this analogy is about when it's your responsibility to be sure things function and stay in balance. When you are an overseer, you cannot keep yourself too close to the pivot point, but you must pull back and you must keep your eye on the outcome. She talked about this exercise. Fascinating. She used a dowel, a wooden dowel. I actually grabbed a pool noodle. Why? Because I've got a lot of pool noodles at my gym where I train people using them for therapy. Anyway, so grabbed a pool noodle. Balance it vertically on the tips of just 2 fingers. Try it. Now, if you keep focused and you keep staring at your fingers, and that's what I want you to do, stare right at those fingers, those 2 fingers holding the pool noodle at the bottom, and it goes straight up to the sky. Try it. It's virtually impossible. No, don't cheat and stick your fingers up in the middle of the pool noodle. Try it. If you can do it, you're a better man than I. You probably are part seal. But now stop. Don't get too frustrated. Keep your fingers at the bottom of that pool noodle. Visually pull back and now stare at the top of the noodle. Stare at the other end of the dowel. And then continue to try that balancing act. And now, balancing, keeping things in balance becomes possible. Try it. See, when our job is to make sure things don't fall all ashes all fall down, it's a mistake to stare at and stay focused on the pivot point of contact. It's like micromanaging. The where and the who is doing the work. It's not our job. We must stay focused on the outcome and the point of impact more than the point of contact. We got to allow the fingers to do what they're capable of. Now, we give them feedback, okay? Give them feedback of what is and not working. And we don't even realize how subtly we give that feedback and how effective it is. And all we have to do is keep our perspective on the other end of the stick. Stop staring at the wrong end of the stick. Let me give you an example. When a general manager gets involved in deciding what brand of copier to purchase, rather than staying focused on the purpose and the profit and the practice of actually making and using photocopies, they're staring at the wrong end of the stick. It's a great analogy. Thank you, my dear friend. Dear, dear, genius, sweet woman. You taught this grasshopper how to maintain balance by big picturing my perspective and becoming, well, not a clear cutter like some folks, nor a teensy tiny little termite just picking away at stuff. No, you taught me how to be a beam balancing bridge builder, bringing broken teams together And now, I'm going to go play with a pool noodle. Now more wise words of wisdom to wow your socks off from the Live Life Lean Guide itself. Entry number 13. When the best leader's work is done, the people say, "We did it ourselves." Lao Tzu. And the guide's point of view? By name, a leader leads from in front and others follow. If you're forcing, coercing, or bullying others by pushing them from the rear, it should not even be named leadership. Definitely shouldn't be leadership. Rather, it could be called leadership. Well, you kind of get the picture. So using the Lean Guide's layout, thinking about this, where can you learn something new? Thinking about this, where can you take the opportunity to earn something not just given to you? Looking at this, where can you contribute and add to the world outside of you? Now, look around and navigate somewhere next. Thank you for listening. I hope you're enjoying your copy of the Live Life Lean L-E-A-N guide, enjoying it almost as much as I did creating it. And if you don't have a copy yet, go on over to amperage.com or Amazon and get started today experiencing the amazing power of knowing every day is literally yours to be grateful about, and you need never feel unfulfilled again. I'm Jim Hall, and until next time, good health, God bless, and now go get a little dirty learning something new, earning what's not given to you, adding to this crazy world that we share, and navigating your way to something new and next.